Good morning, everybody. It's been, I think, a week or two. But today, my package finally came in yesterday. Can finally do this review on the Demoniacal Fit Martial Artist Forever, aka the 3.0 base Goku figure. So, a bit of a warning with the figure. I would heat him up a little bit in not cold water, hot water. Don't boil it, but heat him up a little bit in hot water, because he does. I'm gonna get into it in a bit, but he does feel a little clacky, and I'll talk about that when we get to the articulation. But here we are, the new Goku that finally came out after Demoniacal Fit has kind of gone ghost. Even their Instagram page, but that's besides the point. Here the figure is out of the package. He doesn't come out of the package with these hands on, of course, but you know, this figure here, I would have to say, is probably a very good release from Demoniacal Fit. I know they've been getting a lot of slack, and you know, there's a lot of controversy or whatever with them going on, but I hope they make a comeback in the third-party game, because they were my first third-party company I bought anything from. And Kong has been kind of kicking their butts, but this figure here, I think, hopefully paves way for them to do more and whatnot, and actually release their products. But yeah, aside from, you know, the stuff that's going on with DF themselves, this is actually the first Demoniacal Fit figure I've bought in when Vegito Blue, that Vegito DF figure came out. That was the last time I pretty much bought a Demoniacal Fit figure. So it was a long time, because I could never get my hands on them. But in the package, all right, if you guys can see, let me bring that back a bit. The figure comes in package with a screaming face, a smirking face, like a teeth gritting face, and then a happy, like, smiling face. Thumbs up hand, instant transmission hands. The Kamehameha hands are on him right now. But here are the fists, his little, like, karate hands, and then his open palm hands. The figure also comes with a pretty cool flight stand, in my opinion. I don't like these joints. I prefer like how the Mafex and the Ultimashi stands are, but it's pretty good that they included this. Now, aside from basically all that, I will show you guys what I mean with the figure itself. Let me just readjust my camera. Get closer. So, my issue with the figure kind of comes at the shoulder. This plastic is soft, but it also feels a lot harder than, like, let's take this Ultimate Go on I have right here. The plastic is a little soft, like, you know, kind of hardish, but you can move the figure's arm, you know, stuff like that. But dude, here, it's like, it can go up. There's, like, you know, the blue part, which the shoulder I want to talk about too, is not like Gohan's. It's not like a full-on shoulder. It's like half a shoulder connected to this blue piece and whatnot. And I don't know if I can get it to, like, show, but okay. No, here, yeah. If you look right there, it's like, it's not a whole shoulder. He can get his hands up. He can go, you know, he can do that. I will say, I don't think there's a lot of motion when it goes to coming up. And there's Gohan and then Goku. That or I could be wrong. I think the figure wants to work with me now. Stand right there. Oh, rotation is actually pretty good, but I still feel like this hard orange plastic is kind of the thing that bugs me. And also, like I said, the clacky noise, or not clacky, but like pretty tight. And that, he can go out this much. He can go forward a lot. He can't go back too much, which is another thing that makes me sad about the 3.0 figures, but oh well. Double jointed knees, pretty solid. And they suffer from, I'm gonna call this Kong ankle, which is basically the figure can, you know, you get a pretty, you know, good side to side. Like he can go down, but he can't go like the other way. He can go, he can't go back on his feet that much. That's as much as you're gonna get out of that feet. But he can go forward. The toe hinge is pretty nice. The thigh swivel. And then he can go forward that much, back that much. Neck is on a dumbbell joint. So it looks up pretty good. Looks down good. Head tilt. Head tilt. 360. And yeah. And the wrist is on a hinge as well. But now, let me go ahead and take this off. This actually came off pretty nice too. So that's another, you know, plus. There's a lot of positives to this figure. There's a lot of good stuff with it. My only like small concerns is kind of like it kind of sounds nitpicky, which I can kind of, you know, it's like, it's my personal opinion on it. Like I said before, I kind of preferred and I kind of would have liked for Kong to have their thing, but oh well. And I'm back. I had to check my audio. Had a small audio issue, but it's okay. But as I was saying, the shoulder pieces, like the orange gi part, I do wish that it was kind of like Kong's, where it's a lot softer, but I also have issues with the Kong one. So I think Tamashii does pretty well compared to both of them. And I think this is what I mean. Look how like that arm wants to go in, but this one doesn't. It's very like, okay. There we go. I think I got it. Did I? Yeah, that's my issue. I'll fix it when I'm done recording or when I have time, because this was supposed to be a short video, but it's about to like be 10 minutes, and I'm kind of, you know, getting close to my time. But overall, my opinion on the figure, like I was gonna say, you know, it's very solid, very good, you know, release compared to a lot of like the stuff that has been coming out recently from like Tamashii Nations with the constant QC issues. But I am excited to hopefully get that Goku figure when and if I get it. But yeah, now I am gonna go ahead and cut into some size comparisons, because like I said, I'm on a time crunch. But here he is next to the 2.0 like Super Saiyan Goku body. It's not Goku, but, or, you know, a base form Goku, but here you can see if Tamashii were to make it, you could see the vast improvement on the muscles, the gi. Like, for example, I do like the baggier type pants compared to, you know, Tamashii also has very baggy pants, but it's also very flat in the back, and that's something I get it for like the purpose of the legs, but yeah, I just felt like they could have figured out how to do it. And then boots, I would say for Tamashii, I do like the darker color, like the darker blue, the boots. The light blues, not the light blues, but the, you know, I don't know what type of blue that is. I would say navy blue, and then just like a lighter navy blue. I like the blue on here a little more than this. And then for shoulders, you know, they're kind of the the standard Tamashii shoulders. But you want to take a closer look. If you can focus in between that Goku face and, come on, if I can get it, this Goku face and that Goku face, I do like this one a little better. This does feel more anime to me, like the more anime faces compared to the Tamashii ones, which do feel a little more manga-ish. But yeah, here he is next to Gohan, the like standard 3.0 figure in my opinion. The arm musculature is pretty much the same, I think, and literally I think every like almost, because his triceps a little smaller, but almost every Demoniacal fit or like Kong figure, the arms more than likely have been based off of Gohan. There he is next to Gohan, and here he is next to Trunks. If he would just get into the pose I want him to. There he is next to Trunks. He's there goes Trunks. They're about the same height, or I think Trunks is a little taller. I could be wrong, but yeah, he's a little taller. Trunks is like slightly on the same height or taller than him. And for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, actually, no, not yet. Oh. Here he is next to Android 21. She's on the smaller side. Let me look the camera up for you guys. Yeah. It's my only, I think my only SHF female character besides, you know who. Here he's next to the new re-release of that Trunks figure. This is the height I like compared to the 3.0, but it's whatever. I think this is a pretty solid height for him next to Trunks. And then also here we are with Piccolo. Piccolo being taller, which is good. And let me get the Kong figure out, actually. The Kong Vegito, because that's the only Kong figure I have besides Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Alright. So here we are with this guy. Kong Vegito, base form Gohan, jeez Louise. Base form Goku. Lift this up a bit. Base 4 Goku, Kong Vegito, and base 4 Gohan. And I'm also gonna throw in Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Get Gohan out the way for a second. SSJ4, still a beautiful figure. Stands taller by the shoulder. So let me just talk about this here, because we don't have a 3.0 Goku yet, and this is the best I'm gonna get out of this. But I will say this, in terms of these three with their 3.0 bodies, of course I would have to pick Tamashii Nations, but for character wise, from what we've gotten, I would also go Tamashii. Quality, none of them really take the cake towards quality. I will say DF probably, because I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any joints break off of me. I didn't have, the head fall off like easily, and I didn't feel like his pants here was gonna break apart. For some reason, Demoniacal Fit, after ghosting us for like many months or years, they came out with a pretty solid base form Goku, and that makes me happy in my opinion. And I can comfortably say this is probably my favorite Goku figure, to the point where I think I'm gonna get 3 or 2 more to make base form Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, and then like just a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Because literally, it's just like between these two figures, yeah, there's no competition. Kong has been, you know, they're a lot smoother and whatnot, but this shoulder overlay thing, I don't like it. I don't like the gapping. I don't like how easy the torso comes off sometimes. And the head and, like, neck piece, you know, is kind of... The neck piece is good, but it's just not good for the Super Saiyan 3 figure. The Super Saiyan 3 head, in my opinion. And it's funny, because I'm using the Demoniacal fit Vegito head. But, yeah, and... I give this guy a pass on that, though, because I've had issues with him, even though I'm guessing I just need to get a new one. In my opinion, between these four and, like, the other 3.0 figure releases, if I had to give my honest ranking, this guy would be, like, number 1. No hands, no questions asked. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, number 2. This guy would be number 3. This guy would be number 4. In my opinion, because I don't have the other Kong figures. I would say him number 5, and so far, that Gogeta I have over there, I'd say, well, it's not really fair to me to rank him, because he's a custom, he's not an actual, like, figure. But, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I do hope you guys have a good day. I was going to compare him to some other figures, but I guess I can just throw the Broly in here, who's, like, taller than him. And Frieza. I mean, Frieza's small, but I know... oh my god, I stretched it out too long. I do hope you guys have a good day. I will go back to my old format and posting, you know, like, figure photography and whatnot for, like, scrap, because, like, I did have to, like, kind of scrap some of them, or I haven't taken any. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would please like and subscribe to the video if you like it. If you didn't like it, leave me a comment on what I can do better. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one.